Here it is, NFL playoff prediction. Now that it's official for the 2024-2025 NFL season, man. We obviously made our preseason one, and honestly, it's pretty similar, bro. Obviously, didn't have the Commanders. Not sure about the Vikings and Rams. It was probably close, but yeah. And then for the AFC, I mean, it pretty much looked like that. Other than the three, I don't think I put the Chargers, Broncos, or Steelers. Honestly, maybe the Steelers, but maybe probably not this year, honestly. But yeah, let's get into it, man. It's gonna be crazy. My Super Bowl pick is still here. I don't know how I feel about it right now, especially obviously with the Chiefs versus the Packers. I just am not confident in the Packers right now with it because of the injury, and then they lost to the Vikings twice and the Lions twice. So I really want them to show me they can beat those teams at least once. You feel me? And then all the injuries, no Jair, no Christian Watson, it don't look good. Especially the Eagles, we don't know if Jalen Hurts is gonna play though. We don't know if Jalen Hurts is gonna play, so it's a very sticky situation right now. Maybe I made this video too early because we don't know about the injuries. Y'all not wrong. I don't know. Maybe I should wait. Cut this out. Put it in the first part of the editing. Nah, there's not many injuries except for that game, realistically. So we're just gonna rock with it. Fuck it. I'll say that if not, but let's just rock with it, bro. I ain't tripping. Start off, we have the Bills versus the Broncos. Listen, I feel like the Broncos have a chance in this game, and I don't even think the Broncos are that good. Just because the Bills in the playoffs, and the Broncos also play good against the Bills. They kind of have a good defense for the Bills. They kind of have a good offense for the Bills defense, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be too much. I think Josh Allen is just gonna say no, enough of this, and just beat the fucking Broncos. You feel me? In the playoffs. So I got the Ravens beating the Steelers. It's gonna be a great matchup. Right. First Lamar test of the season, someone that he's lost against a lot. He did just beat them, but it just seems like they're on the downfall, bro. It just seems like they're on the downfall. So I'm going to take what you call it? Oh, I'm tripping. So I'm going to take them, and then I'm gonna take the Texans, even though they're injured and it's not been good. And what you call it? Yeah. You feel me? I just think they can still win. I think Nico Collins and Joe Mixon and CJ Stroud is enough. Their experience, what they did last year versus Chargers first year team, they're good and all, but like I don't know. I just think the Texans can get it done. I just believe in them. I still like CJ Stroud. I don't care that he's had off year. I still like what they built. Defense is kind of underrated. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna believe in them. So yeah, I think it'll be the top 4 seeds to advance. And then for this shit right here, sheesh. Eagles versus Packers start off. Listen, fully healthy. It's hard to pick against the Eagles as much as I want to and hate them. Fully healthy, I'm going to take the Packers. I'm just going to take the Packers. I'm just going to take the Packers, bro. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it's going to be an upset, bro. I believe. Feel me? Then we got the Bucks versus Commanders. I think the Commanders going to beat anyone except for the Bucks. I really think the Commanders could beat anybody except for the Bucks. I think the Bucks are a bad matchup for them. They run the ball so well with Bucky and Rashad White. No one out there is going to be able to guard Mike Evans on the Commanders. Going to be food. Baker's going to be able to do his thing. Jaden Daniels could throw a party possibly. He might be that advanced where on defense like this he should. So I think that's the only hope is if Jaden Daniels throws an absolute party, because Baker and them are gonna throw a party on this team, and then you feel me? That's how I feel about it. And then the Vikings versus Rams. That's such a tough one. I'm gonna give it to the Vikings, bro. I believe in that record. They played so good all season. Sam Darnold proved themselves. I just think and the players they have are just gonna be too good for a really good Rams team still, and a team that's underrated in NFL. But I just don't think they have another run in them like that. But they're really good. You know what I mean? They need a little more, in my opinion. So yeah, next round, sheesh. So let's start off with the AFC. We're gonna have the Chiefs versus the Texans. That's gonna be the easiest food ever. That's gonna be the easiest food ever for the Chiefs. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be embarrassing. And then we have the Bills versus Ravens. See, that's where it gets tricky. This is where it gets super tricky, bro. I think the Ravens will be able to beat the Bills. If the Bills versus the Chiefs, that's a different story. But I think the Ravens will be able to beat the Bills. I think the Ravens can do it. I think they did lose them in the playoffs at one time, but I think Lamar's evolved enough. I think just the defense can get it done. I think they can stop Josh Allen from absolutely winning the game. Josh Allen will have an amazing game, but I think it'll be enough. And then I think the Ravens offense can really cook that defense of the Bills. I really do, you know. So that's how I think, and I think we're gonna get another AFC Championship rematch. Then we're gonna have it's gonna be the Lions and the Packers. And as much as I want to, I'm gonna take the Pack. I'm gonna stick with them. Pack going on a run. And then this game right here is insane. I don't know who wins this one. I don't know who wins this one. I don't know who wins this one, bro. And yes, I'm just counting the Lions. They count, bro. Not happening, brother. It's not happening. Bucks or Vikings. I'm gonna take. I really like the Vikings this year. Their defense is underrated too. Their defense is underrated too, bro. Their defense is underrated too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Their defense is underrated too. Why can't they make a run? Kevin O'Connell's low key underrated, bro. And then we have the Ravens versus the Chiefs. Could Lamar finally do it? I don't think so. I still think Lamar is better than Josh Allen. I really do believe that. But I think the Bills would beat the Chiefs, but the Ravens won't. They just can't. I don't know what it is, but they just can't. They just can't. And right now the Chiefs are playing their best football, bro. It's every year they just start playing their best football right here, and that's what happening. You feel me? So yeah. And then NFC champ. I'm gonna take the Vikings, man. I just have I don't know Justin Jefferson and that offense. I don't know what's going on. I just feel like they can make a run this year. I don't care that they lost that last game. I really feel like they can make a run this year. Or do I stick with it? And then I'm gonna take the Chiefs. So I switched it up a little. I said the Packers would make it, and then, but yeah, I don't think the Vikings will beat the Chiefs. There's just no way. Probably crazy for the Vikings. I'm probably the only person in the world that's thinking like this with the Vikings. I just feel like this year is such a. You feel me? I also would really love to see Washington versus the Chiefs. That would be an amazing game, bro. Jaden Daniels versus Mahomes would be a crazy Super Bowl, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, the Eagles, I might be dumb for leaving them off too. Much as I hate to say, they have a chance, a really good chance, and yeah, and then I might be a little too high on the Packers and maybe even the Vikings, but I mean, probably the Vikings. You have the Lions and Eagles not there, and the Commanders, but just the way it goes sometimes, right?